Ever a minute, a minute too soon, right? All right, folks, welcome to the 2026 Romance Read. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can join the chat. And we are here together to find out what the galaxy has for your romance. Thankfully, I am immune to romance addiction. I am free from, I can step on the outside here. Thank you for the hearts. And I can reach in and have some kind of objective cosmic view of what your romance has in store for you. We're looking for you to spill some tea today and tell us where you're at, what you're hoping for. But when you're ready for your call out for your question, I want your initials and the initials of the person you're asking about. And that's how we'll focus in and dial in today. Let's get started with the first romance read. Welcome, Sigmoguliar. Will NL and I marry? Are we on the same path? What's the purpose of meeting him in this lifetime period? I'm assuming if you're not gonna marry him, what the hell is the point of you guys coming together? We'll focus on Anil and Sign. Thank you for your question. Thank you for your query. If you're new to the channel, hit that notification button so you can join every single live show that we've got. Today's a special with the romance read for 2026. We're coming up into Mardi Gras and Valentine season. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. You can help grow the channel with your subscription and the number of hours that you let play in the background. Those two things will bring the channel up into some maturity where we can start doing memberships and special programs. I do see a partnership and a harmony here, and there's not a tower moment in view. I don't even, it's not even that there was a tower moment that is not gonna happen or that was avoided. It's just like I don't see massive conflict over a long period of time between the two of you. It's just kind of like a null. It was just like the question was asked, is there going to be conflict? And it was answered quite plainly, no. There's no tower moment. There's no catastrophic event of the two of you coming together. I do see quite the contrary: partnership, harmony, mutual attraction, and balance. And what I do see here, you were asking about marriage, so what I'm seeing here is a deep mutual respect. Now, please, as you're enjoying this romance read, use your own discernment. This is just advice only. I can't make legal decisions for you. So, yeah, definitely you use your own discernment and don't turn down any red flags just because I said, hey. So, what I'm getting here is behind this being such a specific romance read, there's a deep mutual agape love, respect. Like you guys make good friends as well. That's where that's how your partner sees you, as not just, it's kind of like when people say, oh, they're not just my husband, they're my best friend. She's not my wife, she's my best friend. Whether or not you'll marry, let's see. Hi, Liz Kolak, nice to see you. And I'll ask your question here shortly. Will you marry, though? I do see a good potential for partnership over the long term. But again, I'm not sniffing romantic. It is a focus on your mutual respect. But do you see any romance here? It just says you guys won't crash and burn. There is a little bit of there's a little bit of a question of petulance here. It could go either way. I get maybe that this is you. If you're asking the question, you're probably a little impatient right now. The Death card came in inverted and literally tilted our tower off to the side. But this is, yeah, there's a resistance to change. This is where this petulance from you is coming. The fear of unknown and some stagnation here. You're a little too focused on trying to make this turn into something. I think if you show any impatience, you're going to get friend zoned. Why are you asking about marriage, new beginnings, creativity, inspiration, intuition, artistic expression? Is your partner that you're interested in, or are they gay? I'm getting some misinterpretation here. Maybe you're picking up on possibilities, but I'm also getting some friend zone. And you're trying to make this fit. You're trying to start a new phase in your life. Yeah. You're trying to start a new phase in your life. And this person is so dear to you, maybe. Or they're just like, oh, the right fit. They're the bestie that you've always wanted out of a partner. And maybe that's the kind of partnership. And get creative with the kind of partnership that you have with them. Maybe there is other domestic avenues that you both can partner together on. And won't interfere with your sexual preference or your identities. Right, I hope that helped. Woo, what's going on there? One last word about it. Yeah, there's a lack of understanding, deception, confusion, some hidden agendas here. But there is also, with a tone of leadership, there is an opportunity for success here. So speak up, and I think you already know if the person you're interested in is queer or not. Lizeth, oh, Liz and Eth, Virgo. I know that's Aries. Will I see Louis Angel again? Hi, Christina. Nice to have you back. Mary, nice to have you here. So, Lizeth, let's call up Lizeth. We're going to ask for you right now. I'm going to get a different deck here. And I realize that you may be entering comments and asking me questions, but I am stalling at the top of the scroll, and it doesn't take too much time to catch up here. I don't want to miss anybody, so if you're asking questions and I'm not responding, it's because I'm still up at the top of the chat here, and making sure everyone gets a turn. And I'll give you a heads up if I start tiring, or if we start coming to a close for some reason. I'll thank you ahead of time for any of your contributions to the Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot until the account gets monetized through YouTube is greatly appreciated. I sure do enjoy serving you this way, and your donations are always appreciated. So Liz and F, there's some empowered decision and light within that is being ignored. You, someone is submitting to their better judgment, or submitting from against their better judgment. Yeah, you're giving your power away against your better judgment. Or one of the two of you is. The other one could be trying to accommodate that in a time. If you're going against your better judgment, then your words aren't matching your body language. So the person around you is going to be unsteady about their decision making while you're watching red flags, and they're getting more and more uncomfortable with the uncertainty of the situation. You guys are trauma bonding. Divine enlightenment. You're being encouraged to step back. Step back. Step back. You're jumping, or you're being emotionally pulled into making more out of what was a casual engagement. I don't know. I feel like there's a jumping ahead. You're missing some steps here. Slow your roll. Christine, it's lovely to have you again here. Mary asks, how you doing? Yes, today is the romance reading for our season coming into Valentine's Day and Mardi Gras. And yes, lay it on me. I am here to tap into the cosmos and find the frequency that, the angel radio frequency just for you, and find out what the spirits and the divine has to say about your romantic life and your romantic prospects. Feel free to spill some tea in there. Let us know where you're at, what you're doing, where you're hailing from. Everyone's welcome. Please stay respectful, kind, and hype the channel. I appreciate it. Okay, let's not drop out here. We're just friends, even if he proposed to me. Well, I don't know. I got some opinions about dudes. As Leela asks, what is Lee's current feelings toward you, please? I don't control the answers. Use your intuition, use your own discernment on everything. Divine intervention is here for you, as Lisa with Lee. You're protected. You're having, what's going on here? There's divine intervention here. There's a big hand involved here. But what I read next was the protection through intuition. It's almost like it's completely outshining any of your guesses right now, and you are being handled by divine, and you're going to get some downloads. Your intuitive insights are coming. So it's in a setting of like, you keep second guessing yourself. You're being encouraged to get out of the way and receive the message from divine. You keep downplaying something, and I don't get that you're ignoring red flags. It's your what is that? Divine has some kind of interjection for you about this. There's a download they keep trying to send to you about this person. Sweetheart, like for, will my business trip be successful tomorrow? Well, today is about the romance reading, but make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button for general readings. Do you have a question about someone or something? Find out the intentions of your romance or of your romantic partner. Let's see. Hi, Sandra. Nice to have you. Carmite Devil, Big Jills. I don't know what that is. I'm going to start using Big Jills, though. Well, Big Jills? I don't know what that is. What did I see with the future between Mary and DS? Let's see. Interesting. There's a sharp attitude here with it. You have a new sub. Is this an opportunity to promote I don't know if it's legal in your area or legal for this, but an independent worker. There's some energetic sensitivity here. Someone's trying to be what we used to call politically correct. Someone's trying to be sensitive or use the right words here. Just hit the right phrase. I'm always happy to promote an entrepreneur, especially independent working women. Let's see. Sweetheart, you'll have to ask your question in another general reading. This is for the romance reading today for Valentine's Day and coming into Mardi Gras. Mary. DS. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. The energetic sensitivity. Okay. Okay. I was developing a framework of the relationship. That's what I was getting. And I'm trying to be discreet. Is what I'm trying to be. I'm seeing a lot of leather. Yeah. 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 Boutique shopping. I'm seeing some boutique shopping and a fitting room and a very close inseam measurement. Woo-hoo! There's a dim light of awareness here. Someone is relying on you. They're like kind of like they've turned off. They're having to worry about what door to go through. They're just following you like a kid follows a parent through the door going grocery shopping. They're just kind of turning it off and letting you drive in an unconventional way. Like, I was raised in the South, and for a long time I was unaccustomed to driving if there was a man in the car. But this is turned the other way. And it's still that authority, but it is inverted somehow. Divine timing comes through here. Someone's glad they met you when they did. DS. DS. She's, man, DS is kind of out of whack right now. Like needs a psychic chiropractic. Somebody's gonna break a back. Oh. Yeah, somebody needs their back broke, baby. just I got Frank Zappa rolling through my head. Tell me you love me. What is that? Not Peaches and Regalia. Tell me you love me. Ooh, like I want you to. Tell me you love me. Love, love. Give me your love. 1111 on the grouping. I'm so glad to have you here, everyone. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot, and you're here with a special reading for romance season coming right into Valentine's Day, and Mardi Gras carries us right into the 17th, which is just the height of this, like, what? That's the orgy at the end of the romance season, right? And then everybody goes into hiding during Lit and make sure nobody gets sick before they start getting back to business. It's a time to repent. Boy, if you know where you're putting your business, you don't have to repent. I got no regrets. You're doing it right. Yep. All right, something about breaking from convention. Red Fox once said, if you smoke right after, you're doing it too fast. Cosmic awareness is turned down, and then energy boundaries is turned down. So DS, you with DS. Energy boundaries and cosmic awareness. Yeah, this DS is just really kind of, or we got some really soft boundaries with this person, or there's some special favor here. There's some special seeing beyond. You're looking at the larger picture. You're seeing how they fit into a larger grouping for you. Hi, Pranka, nice to have you here. Mangle, gong, 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 gong. Like 5. Oh, let's see. Why did your dead uncle visit you in your dreams? Well, come back in the next general reading, and I can tell you all about that. We might even be able to call on him and ask him directly through seance. But today is for romance read for the romance season, and I'll welcome any of your questions and your queries about, let's just crack open the true intentions of your sweetheart somewhere and find out what that crush is really thinking. And spill the tea, babies. Tell me where you are and where you're hailing from and just exactly what the hell's going on. Let's see. Zoya, hi. Nice to have you here. Zoya, how asks, how will your future husband be? And Ganesa, nice to have you here. Bean, hi, nice to have you here. Let's see here. So we're going to ask for Zoya, how will my future husband be? Who will, I'm guessing you're asking who. So, well, let's get our general cards out. We'll get the somnambulist out with the, I don't think we'll need the vocabularium for this, but these two decks together, we'll read these in pairing and get a float and a confirmation. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can join the chat and ask your romance question today. We're asking for Zoya, and who will your future husband be? All right. There's a release from oppression here, and the heart chakra is completely activated. Someone is getting out of a breakup, or they're in the process of breaking up, or they're cutting some kind of emotional tie. They already have broken up and they've gotten into a new relationship. They are finally letting go of the last little bit of tie they had. They might have short hair, you or them. And yeah, the belly chakra is activated along with the heart chakra, the manubrium. It's these two together are really speaking, because when the belly chakra is cleared with some kind of inability to move forward or some blockage, some spiritual or emotional brick wall, you can't move, you can't flow up into generating new love if you're still blocked by whatever is holding you back, whatever you're letting hold back, whatever's letting you take unnecessary responsibility and shame, or acting out through anger before you're ready to move on and just start regenerating your life through love and compassion. You have to first let go of something in order to move around it and move forward to flow up into this new love. And you're being reminded, or this person's being reminded, that this is the process of them coming into that new availability, or that emotional availability. There is great loss for everyone. This person has had great loss. But love for you and love for this person is not lost in this world. It is reborn as new love and future building. And you can feel it and identify it when you start talking about what you would like to do tomorrow, what you would like to do the next day. Start talking about things that take more than just the next little while to accomplish. You start future building, which is the symptom of hope. Someone's triggered here. You might be in tears realizing this right now, or they're in tears. Someone here is definitely triggered, but it's an emotional outpouring. Tears are the removal of loss through the bodily symptom. Why do we know we're talking about the heartache? It is the physical pain manifestation that is in your chest when you're experiencing grief and loss. Let your grief flow through you. Someone's still holding their breath, trying to hold on to, and what you're experiencing is what the Buddhists call grasping. You're still trying to live the alternative universe as if you had not lost that connection. And what you're doing is physically tearing your own heart away, because your heart can only live in its true universe reality. And you're grasping with all of your muscles and your heart, your body, to stay in an imaginary place that doesn't exist anymore. And you're being ripped apart from your heart, because your heart is in reality and you're in delusion. You're being shredded from your own body, and until you align yourself with reality, which again, that's the only blockage between you and your willingness. An ex has your name in your mouth, or you might have theirs. This person has their ex in their mouth, their name in their mouth. They're trying to be Someone's ginger haired, red haired. And then, yeah, I get weird. Whoever this is just sliding right up the chakra tree really quickly. Like once they let go of something, they're having process come right out the top. Yeah, it's right out the top. The crown chakra's being mocked here, short haired. Yeah, what's on the floor? It's someone had a breakthrough. Astral communication right out the top. We went belly chakra, heart chakra, eyes. The illusions are gone, and then just right out the crown chakra. The only thing they didn't do was activate their throat chakra and communicate that with you. But the astral communication that made that transformation for them, they're going to come talk to you soon about what they have discovered about themselves. Which, you know, when people have these experiences, it changes who they are. It changes their perspective on the universe. And they may present to you as feeling like a very different person than who you knew yesterday. I felt like there was another card that came down. I lost a card? It'll appear sometime. All right, let's get a little confirmation here on that with... someone still wants to submit themselves to your relationship, or maybe they're just wanting to transfer it to a physical relationship. Like they like what you're doing together, but they're going to pull back. Oh, that's not cool. Well, they still want to be with you. Maybe that's what they're struggling with. They need some time. They don't know. They just discovered they don't know who they are. Maybe it's a Leo that is in despair, you or them. And I don't think they are going to feel like they can make this change. This change may come later in their life, and they're just realizing that this some kind of sweeping change could change who they are, and they're afraid to commit to a relationship when they don't even know who they're going to be. It's philosophical. You can't help that shit. Oh, let's see. Who else do we have? Priyanka, nice to have you here. Your person, Sivan's current feelings for you. Let's see. Oi, oi. There's a sense of cooperation here. Although there is some competition. A sense of well, because they see themselves as a separate unit from you, they can come to you with a clear and clean offer and feel like they're cooperating and not submitting. We are talking about romance intentions today with you or your crush, your prospective romance, someone you're dreaming about. Maybe you have a question about someone you've never met. Maybe you'd like to know details about someone that's coming toward you. And always keep your divine discernment. There's misdirection here for you. Sivan is trying to misdirect you. They're dealing in the invisible right now. There's yeah, it's not forthcoming. It was like a ghost in the room to them. There was some kind of, they were remembering someone. I'm getting like someone was in the room. You're in the room with them now, but they're remembering when someone else was in the room with them before you were there. It's almost like a ghost, but it's the non-corporeal part, but there's not any form behind it, which says that this is memory or imagination. There is pure love here, but there is also conflict. 1212 on the grouping. You may be seeing 1212 in places other than the subscribers and likes on here. Hit that like and the notification bell so you can come back for more. We're not done just yet, but I want to make sure you get to enjoy other live readings that are coming up more and more frequently now. 1313. There's a happy number. Thank you for that. Thank you for the hype. And how can you help mature the channel and help it grow on YouTube? Because I'm only on YouTube. You shouldn't be seeing me on any other platform. You need to report that shit. Don't get caught up, but as somebody else, it's not me asking you to send them stuff. I'll never send you outside of YouTube for anything except for my Venmo account at Angel Radio Tarot. And that is so, thank you for your donations. Yes, thank you so much for yeah, it's always welcome. But that the number of subscribers and the number of hours that you let the channel play, let me join you for the afternoon and just let it play in the background, and that hits some earmarks. So YouTube will let me start doing clubs and memberships. There's a pass here. Someone's gonna get a pass. I have talked about having my early subscribers club, where it's a free membership while we start tiering into larger and larger audiences. And I don't want you guys to get lost in the crowd. You're the ones that built the channel for me. Big love. They love you. Thank you for being here with me. Having faith here, spending some time with me. Well, we're still trying to ask about Savan. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of this with Savan. Or, yeah, right. All of this attention just turned right into the audience there with you folks. There's a sense of community and family here, but without the social obligation. Yeah. All right. Jenna Bean, we're doing romance readings. Leela, thank you so much. And Jenna Bean, will you move to Canada anytime soon? Well, I don't know that. Ask again on our next live reading, and ask me today about your romance interests. Silverheart, hello. Wonderful to have you. Hi, Special 9750. Thanks for coming back. Let's see. Who else? Janny, nice to have you here. Go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. I'll look forward to hearing the list. Mary, lovely to see your comments there. Do you love me? No. Yeah, do you love me? Yes. Zappa. Freaking love that. I saw Dweezil do the Zappa Plays Zappa tour. That was fantastic. Ronald Murphy, hi, wonderful to have you here. Miss J, nice to have you back. What's coming for you in romantic love? Well, let's see. Wow, what the hell? You've got some backup. I think you're gonna have a couple of little bumps here. There's a lack of cooperation, but there's the opposite of whatever your faith base is. Somebody's gonna come in and try to challenge you, like get close to you romantically, and then kind of like be all bossy with you intimately, and be making a big deal about like trying to poke at you, make fun about your spiritual preferences, and you're gonna have to lean back on your friend group. Yeah, some dark Aries energy, real overbearing and real pushy. Yeah, again, spirit team, lean on your squad. Whatever you do, don't let this person isolate you from your squad, or you're going to be leaning right back on your squad, or it's going to happen in front of your squad. Have fun, but man, it's going to be a year to have some fun and be non-committal. Oh, let's see. Magan, does Kamal love Gagan or is dating someone else? Kamal and Gagan, let's see. Oh, Kamal, what is Kamal's intentions? Wow, that's some drama. Top card. There's no secrets here. There are no skeletons in the closet here. What is this drama about? He wants you to know everything, or she wants you to know everything. They're not trying to manifest a cover story here, and not distracted by, what is this? Don't be distracted by senseless affairs. There is I can't make this up, a two-faced predator involved somewhere. They're going to be, like, they're going to give up soon is what it is, and go completely away. They're not going to ever be a problem again. It's going to be like they left the planet. Yeah, and then this pimp pusher vibe energy is going to go away, and you'll have some backup. They're going to go away because there'll be a new group of people or a new someone come into your circle that they see takes an interest in you, but they're not ready to come toward you and express that. They're waiting to see basically how you would have responded to this pimp pusher energy, and that you are not inviting that into your world. They're just waiting for everything to stop swirling around you so they don't come off as just more drama. And they're bringing in the blessings and the wealth. I can't make this stuff up. So there might be there's going to be that hiccup and nasty, ugly stuff early on, but let's see. And for songs, this relationship I'm in, I feel like I feel like you're trapped. And I can't go forward. It's just draining me. Is it worth it? Well, you answered your own question. No, because if it's draining you, eventually it's going to drain you out completely. I don't have to read the cards for that, honey. And if you have to get away and still be sickly feeling, as long as it's not draining you any further, eventually you will trickle feed your power back into yourself and start regaining. Now, this person will be glad to let you go because you probably rung out right now and you feel them you're acting into them. They're looking at you like you run through. Well, they the ones that did it. Well, let me tell you, the first sign they see of you refreshing and looking fine again and having your glow up, they're going to go, damn, baby, you looking good. Let me come out and treat you fine. But you know how they treat a woman fine. Now you know when you run down, they going out in the street. And because there's people always walking around looking good and glowed up and fine. And that's what they feed on. They'll go find it wherever they can find it and wrung it out for us. But you high quality. You're pure. You got that high value, right? You got that grace pumping. So they can feed on the good stuff. They can feed on the good stuff and couch surf on your soul and drink all your good wine. But they ain't going to help you out. And when your good wine runs out, where you think they're going to be? Oh, I'm sorry to keep you. You looking like you're tired. I should go. I'm sorry. You don't look so good. I'll call you when you're feeling better. Did you just hear me? All right. Hey, Zap Lizzie. Hi. Nice to have you here. Tanya. Oh, let's see. Nice to have you here, Tanya. You'll figure it out. Hey, Goat, I haven't played in a while since I started doing all these weird levels on there. I want the original Fortnite. All of this, I want the old build set up on the fucking button on the Xbox, man. I can't play the game. None of my freaking tricks work no more. I used to run rage on that shit. On the general reading for Megan, yes, I do frequently take questions, and as well as welcoming your contributions to my Venmo account, Rotler at Angel Radio Tarot, to help me keep things going until memberships arrive. Azap Lizzie, this Aries and my no contact Aries. I'm not clear on your question, dear. Try to give me something clear I can work with. If possible, Tanya asks, if Tanya asks if possible, I'd like to know if there is new love comes soon in my life. Well, let's see. Let's see here. I'm getting called to a different deck of cards here. Getting a little bit lightheaded. What's going on there? We're tapping into a different frequency. I'm tuning into a different channel. Because we're changing decks, but I am also, like my brain, it's got the squeezels. We're tuning into a different channel for Tanya here. What's new love come into your life soon? If a new love come soon on my life. Keep reading the book, honey. this is just, or it's not just, it's not going to feel fair. I think you got some more time. I'm giving another till the end of next October. Enjoy your summer. Someone's asking when you go home, but it's not time to go home yet. You're going to want to keep your ties loose through October. It's like, it's giving like this when somebody's in the text, someone's in the chat and they love it what somebody's just said. What is that thing? Yeah. And still there's the question, may I go home? It says no. No. No, you may not. You got another lap, you got another tour. One more tour, 10 more months, and then you can start looking. Invest in yourself for a while. Well, ASAP, if it looks like I didn't answer your question, it's because I haven't gotten there yet. I don't really know what. I was number 12. Thank you for your comments about my eyes. I'm trying to reach everyone here. Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you, ASAP, Lizzie. Me, EH, and JP. EH and JP. That is extremely helpful. That helps me focus, and it gives me the information I need. Your initials. Your initials, their initials. And the rest of it, you know, is just chit-chat with the rest of each other. Spill some tea. Let us know where you're at, where you're calling from. EH and JP. Babies are small. If you are not already concerned about making a family, that's kind of vague. What is it? Like, it's still, babies are small. There's still a chance to not have to. We just arrived. It's still early. Like, it's like, when I'm talking early, I mean the egg that was assigned to whatever soul. It's just, what up? It's giving what up? What up? What's up? Okay, yeah, we just nailed it on the head there. It picked its head up whenever I mentioned the concept. We're not talking about an embryo. We're talking about an ovum. It's still very early in the process. I don't know if you're trying to make babies. What are we doing here? EH, JP. Think. If someone's asking you to think about something, the possibilities are not what they're, the maze, the possibilities are narrower than you think. We'll eat lunch soon. Someone's about to eat your lunch. There's a crisis coming up that might delay your plans. Some kind of, just some kind of generalized life happening that is going to interrupt your plans. Kisairu, nice to have you. You want to know yours. Well, we're asking for romance, prophecies, romance, fortunes here. So, Kisairu, I'll ask your, what we know about you and yours, what we know about what's going to happen for you and how and who and will it, what's going on. Kisairu, which glove is yours? You're going to have more than one option here. Well, someone's a player. You're going to have an opportunity to have a lot of casual options. A lot of options in general that are non-committal. Someone is not tired. And then instead of let me see your room, it's the opposed side. So, I don't know, a lot of friendships involved. Or just it's that casual. You're not going to bother to get to know them well enough to be going to their house. The bird is out of the cage. Yeah, you're going to be a free spirit this whole romantic period is going to be very just a non-committal feeling. If you're in a romance, you're enjoying getting an eyeful with some new exposure. Maybe where you're at, you're coming into springtime already, or they're starting to see some skin from a cold January where you are. There's some kind of delight in having your interest, like your demographic or your type is in front of you and showing some skin or something. It's not quite spring dress season. It's not small. Whatever this is, however this is affecting you, you got fever. You're coming into romance season. You're coming into rut. And you should enjoy that. Go sow some oats. Play safe. Miss String, your crush is an Aries. Oh, we are of different faiths. Does he want you? Your faith and your horoscope has hardly any effect on that at all. Hi, Savannah Bell. What's up, girl? Lots of Liz's here. Yes. Yes. Daylin asks, I love how you explain that totally makes sense. Natasha, did Morrow love you? Did Morrow love you? Well, one, I can tell you're wasting your time asking. Just as much as sitting around going, when is my true love going to show up? You're having a relationship with a ghost that doesn't exist. So stop pining for someone in the future. Let's talk about real people. Stop waiting for someone to come in. If they're not there, this is your time to enjoy your freedom and your unobliged attention. Some of you, this is coming in hard. Maybe this is about Morrow. Did they love you? Who will win the game? Is that what's and what will we do then? That's really the question. Who cares? Look at all this mess that literally is just like sticking to it by some random freaking gummy dot that was left over from, I used balloon tape. That's wild. Okay, we're gonna have to read that because it's not coming away from there easy. So it's who will win the game. This is what you're engaging in. You're turning it into a contest in your mind, and then because it's time to read it now. What will you do then? Well, what you will know, and they don't have to. How they feel is none of your business. How they felt is none of your business. Tonya, you're welcome. Thank you for visiting from Italy. I'm so sorry about the Americans. Gee whiz. How fucking embarrassing. Let's see here. Aries from New York, ASAP, Lizzie, is this a different one? Your initials are EH. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, if you folks don't hear me saying your thing yet, it's because I haven't got down there yet. Miss Strung, ER, and MS. Miss String. Hi, Ronald Murphy. And Scotland Villa. Nice to have you. So ER and MS for Miss String. Let's get a different deck here. I want some. Okay, we're going to do a 3 rune stone for each question for a minute. All right, Miss String. We're starting with you and the rune stones. I still haven't found it. There we go. I'm still looking for the right place to show this. It's a year of peace and prosperity, fruitful harvest. Number 3, or number 2 of 3. And it's the rune of Odin. Insight, communication, inspiration, and a true vision. I don't know, it's looking good, but I'm still not seeing any tight bonding. Yeah, there's some motion here. There's some moving away from this. You guys are good signals and a good strong communication. You guys are able to talk to each other. You do really well together, but I'm still seeing this energy of working well together, but at a distance. Natasha asks, did Morrow love you? Okay, I think I answered that one already. Have some patience, folks. PL and VM, thank you. Faux songs. I don't know if I answered yours already. You know what? I'm sorry if I skip you. But if you guys keep asking over and over, I can't remember who asks already or if I've already looked at your question. So, Dalen Farella, it's nice to have you here. Ask your very serious, important question, please. Does Steven have a side piece? Damn. Oh, run like a motherfucker. Just get the fuck away. Oh, Lordy. What if I tell you yes, you're going to take my word for it? If I tell you no, you're going to blow off everything that you see? Honey, you already answered your questions. The question is, do you feel like being a side piece? Okay. Hi, Manor. Nice to have you. Christina asks about Cesar Morone. Let's see. Let's do another 3 stones. There's a lot of arrows straight up and a bracket. So we've got the power of renewal here for sure, that is based in water. So this is your water sign. And it's based in your dreams and fantasy, so very fluid existence and literal water, refreshing water, a lot of bodily experience in water, being submerged in water, being baptized, washed, being physically in water, and accessing the secrets of occult, of your heritage, the heirlooms of your heritage, the things that come to you naturally as like an impulse response to your natural experience. You may be spending some time in nature, getting a lot of hot tub energy. And then, but not acting out. This is just like a curative period for you. Just a bathing and cleansing kind of thing. Okay, so if we're talking about your ex-husband here, Cesar, then I think they're trying to do this. This is what they're trying to purify themselves. They're doing some, like however they do it or whatever goal of purity that they're trying to achieve. They're trying to be the best version of themselves that they can be. They might be ignorant about what that is or how to expand their imagination. They just might lack the imagination about what that looks like. But if you showed them another picture or another role model, they'd go, yeah, more of that. Scotland Villa, let's ask a question. Will you be in a relationship this year? There is some change coming to you, for sure. There's definitely opportunity coming through. It's going to come with a teamwork, harmony, loyalty, trust. There's a horse involved, transportation and change. There's some motivation here. There's something definitely moving. But your romance opportunity is going to come in the form of working with a team. Go volunteer somewhere. Or you're going to be involved with a team building exercise and be able to bond through the team building, and that relationship will blossom. It's going to require at first your self-reliance, your endurance, survival, assessing your true needs, and this is going to develop the confidence you need to be a whole person going into a relationship. And you're going to see this experience in front of each other. This is strange. I got a blank rune. It's completely blank. I don't know that I've ever even seen this before. It's like a blank slate for you after that. You've got some more personal development to do, but you're going to really enjoy it. And through this team, you're going to develop relationships. And I get the feeling that those relationships are going to be so good and so fortifying that there's going to be a point, like, I want to say like 11 months from now. There's almost a 2/3 feeling through a season, but I'm seeing the late part of summer after you've had a chance to bond and it get almost mundane. You're going to forget that you were ever looking for romance. And it might be years from now. It's this bond that you're going to rely on when romance reintroduces itself. I don't think it's going to take years from now, but this is going to be some relationship that's going to connect for you from this summer. Amanda Nicole asks about a connection that never got off the ground. His name is J.I. or J. I pass him often, but we never cross paths again. How does he feel? Ask him. Next time you run into him, ask him. I suggest you do some projection or some visualization exercises and use your imagination to visualize running into him again, so that when you do run into him again, you are ready to engage. You're very welcome, Scalanvia. Wow, this has been a wonderful time with everyone. It looks like everyone's got their questions answered. Thank you for everyone for joining. Thank you for your subscriptions. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next viewing comes up. Thank you for the hearts and the hypes. And what else helps is that you just go and explore the channel. There's tons of live readings from just even the last few days and weeks. And let the channel play in the background for you, and that helps build the channel to YouTube standards so that they'll let us start doing clubs and different events, And I'd love to see you back here real soon. So make sure you subscribe and explore the channel. Hit the notification bell and hype when you can. Thank you for your donations to the Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot. You can only find me here on YouTube. I'm Cece. Thank you for joining me at Angel Radio Tarot. See you next time.